Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Carnage Reviews. My name is Eric. With Halloween vastly approaching, I thought it would be a good time to go over the ideal movies to watch during this unholiest of holidays. Before we sell our souls to the devil, just a quick reminder if you have not done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. Just click that subscribe button along with the bell icon to be notified when I upload new content. Also, just to note, this list will consist of individual films, film series, and subgenres of the horror genre. Now, I think it's pretty obvious where we start. It's just not Halloween without Michael Myers. Now, as far as what film to watch, it really depends on your mood, I guess. For me personally, I like the original Halloween, of course, and then the second one, the third one, the fourth one, the fifth one, and the sixth one. I try to stay away from Halloween, H2O, and Resurrection, but to each their own. And then, of course, you got the Rob Zombie remakes, Barf, and then you got the David Gordon Green trilogy, which is pretty decent too, I think, in my opinion. Next up, From Beyond, which was created by the same production team behind Reanimator, and in my opinion is a much better film. It's got great creature effects, a great story, it's a science fiction Hellraiser. And speaking of Hellraiser, you just gotta have a little pinhead in your life on Halloween. Usually on Halloween, I will watch Hellraiser 1 and 2 because they just fit so well together. It's like watching one movie. Great practical effects, great story, great acting. I just love the film all around. If you're looking for a good adult movie to watch when the kids go to bed, Hellraiser is your best choice. Now, Hellraiser 3 and 4 aren't terrible. Those are probably the last two good films in the series, but they're not great. They compare nowhere near to Hellraiser 1 and 2. Next up, zombie movies. Now, I did mention that I would have categories as well, because with zombies, there's just so many good choices out there, I didn't want to narrow it down. I mean, you got Night of the Living Dead, the original, and the 90s remake. I would stay away from the other remakes of that movie because they're pretty terrible. And then you got Dawn of the Dead. The original, I think, is the best. I don't really like the remake. Then you got Day of the Dead, Return of the Living Dead, and then you got the Italian movies like Zombie. I mean, there's just so many great choices out there to get your flesh-eating fix. Of course, we can't talk about flesh eating without bringing in our old pal Leatherface into the mix. Any of the first three Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies are worthy of anyone's Halloween movie marathon. Even that remake from 2000 isn't terrible. The rest are kind of meh. Next up, Phantasm. Phantasm is a great film series to watch on Halloween, and I highly recommend watching all the films if you haven't seen it. Now, if you have seen all the films, or just don't want to watch the entire series, for Halloween, I recommend at least watching Phantasm 1 and 2. Phantasm 2 is just some great 80s action horror. The next two movies I'm going to mention are lesser known movies, and I feel they deserve more attention on Halloween. Found is an amazing horror film and an even more amazing book. It's a great coming of age / horror movie. I wish more people would talk about this movie. Songs of Solomon is part of the American Guinea Pig film series released by Unearthed, and is a tribute to the Japanese film series from the 80s that was known for its practical gory effects. This film does not disappoint in the gore department, and has some great practical effects. Also, if you're a fan of possession movies, I think you'll get a kick out of this one. Before you attack me in the comments, yes, I know, there are tons of movies I did not mention. There's like the Leprechaun movies, Friday the 13th, Chucky, a bunch of Italian horror films, the classic Universal horror films, Terrifier. There's just an endless list of movies you could watch on Halloween. Thanks for checking out today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please tap that like button, and if you have not done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel. What are some of your favorite movies to watch on Halloween? Let me know in the comments. I truly love interacting with you guys in the comments. It means a lot to me when you take the time out of your day to watch my video and leave a comment, so please do so. With that said, guys, I hope you have a good day and happy Halloween. Stay safe. Bye-bye.